Historically, MIT has been deeply involved with industry. MIT, since its founding in the 1860s, worked with industry on research, educational programs of real practical impact, initially to the Industrial Revolution. With the coming of the Second World War and the Cold War afterwards, MIT morphed into the large research university it is today. But our connections with industry have always remained current throughout that process, to the point that today our industry-sponsored research volume is the largest of any university in the world. Last year we did about $620 million of research on campus. About $115 million of that was from industry sources. And that's not counting the contributions of industry to executive education and other programs that are also relevant to our corporate partners. Last year, for example, on a total research volume on campus of 627 million, 111 million was sponsored by industry, which makes it the largest level of corporate-sponsored research of any university in the world. In addition to corporate-sponsored research, there are many other ways corporations are involved with MIT. For example, we have a whole series of executive education and technical training and educational programs that are available to corporations. We have many companies that contribute to programs like our Leaders for Global Operations, our Medical Device Realization Center, our Media Lab, World Wide Web Consortium, Center for Information Systems Research, and others. Companies find the Industrial Liaison program to be particularly valuable because it provides access to all of the research laboratories and centers and faculty and researchers working on campus. MIT has about 900 faculty members, but in addition we have about 2,300 full-time research scientists and engineers working on research projects, many of which are funded or of relevance to industry. Another example of MIT's impact, which is of interest to corporations, is the vibrant patenting and licensing activities. Of course, one of the results of sponsored research programs is the intellectual property that comes out of it. And many companies are interested in the intellectual property for licensing, but often to just understand what are the leading edge technologies that they need to be thinking about to incorporate in their own R&D and technology acquisition strategies. Nevertheless, on the intellectual property front, MIT consistently ranks as one of the highest in terms of the number of invention disclosures per year, the number of patents that are applied for, and the number of licenses that are granted. The mix of how that property has commercial impact varies. About 20 companies each year are spun out of MIT using MIT intellectual property. The other 2/3 of the 70 or so companies that are licensed each year are either large companies or medium-sized companies.